walk time. I actually decided to come somewhere different from our walk this morning. That beautiful fountain back there. I had to go get my oil changed this morning and my car inspected because, fun fact, it's April the 12th and it was due in March. So I've been illegal for the last 2 weeks. So I went and got my oil changed and my car inspected, and now I am walking this area with this lake and this trail. There's some trails that go back in the woods back there too, are like further into like our city or town or whatever, versus where I usually walk is like in our smaller town. You know what I mean? Like this is closer to the big part of town. So that is where I had to go get my oil change. So I just came here. I haven't been here in a very long time. I actually used to come here and run a while back, but I haven't. They got some ducks in there. They used to have these big like orange goldfish, but they drained the lake maybe a year or so ago and changed it all up. But anyway, I'm here walking this morning. I wanted to do a vlog style type video for today and talk about like how my first week on compounding went. So we will do that. Look at this guy. Let me turn it around here. What kind of duck is this? Does anybody know? Look how pretty that is. You're a pretty duck. It's got some gorgeous coloring on him. Something really irritating me right now is this huge piece of trash right there in the lake that I'm obviously not going to be able to get, but somebody could hurt themselves on that. Who threw that in there? That ducky is just so pretty. So I think I'm going to go back this way into the woods and do a little walking and we'll chat. Look at you little waddling ducks. Okay. What is happening? Oh, now they're done talking. What was that sound? Anybody know? These little waddling guys are fascinating me today. Okay, maybe I should actually come exercise. So there's a trail that goes up through the woods here, so we're gonna go that way. Fun fact about me, my literal favorite thing ever is hearing my feet crunch on rocks. And I think that's actually a thing. My sister told me it was, but like it just makes a walk so much more therapeutic, I think. This is a really pretty area though. The sun is a-shining and there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of people back here. There are like several houses right up here and stuff, so I feel a little bit safer. You're not like deserted, you know? So, okay. I found a little bench. I'm just gonna sit here and chat with you guys for a few minutes. Now there's somebody walking their dog. Gonna see me recording myself. Morning. I thought I was like by myself, and then as soon as I started recording, this little older couple walking their little poodle type dog walked by. But anyway, so I've been listening lately to the rise and fall of Ruby Franke. I'm sure you know who 8 Passengers and Ruby Franke is, but it's a podcast that I am obsessed with right now. I love all things true crime, but anyway, that's what I'm listening to on my walk today. And I listened to it, a whole episode, like while I was waiting to get my oil change and everything. It is so in depth, like they do, I think it's by the Law and Crime channel. They do a really good idea or a really good coverage of it. So if you have like wondered about their case, go watch that podcast. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about my first week on compound. Honestly, guys, I 100% wish I would have done it sooner. I did it in my thigh, my first shot, which I've been doing shots in my thighs for like years, not years, the whole time pretty much. I've always done it in my thigh. I did like 1 or 2 in the very beginning of my journey in my stomach. And I just never felt like I had enough like subcutaneous tissue or fat there because of my tummy tuck. And so it was harder for me to like squeeze some. So I never did it there after that. That was the main reason. It wasn't like because of crazy side effects or anything like that, which I do hear people like say that they get different side effects in different injection sites. I don't know. I did it in my thigh because I had the most fat there to pinch, you know? But I did it there and I felt the same. Like I noticed no difference between the branded Mounjaro and the compounded Mounjaro or the compounded tirzepatide. I have not noticed a single difference. I did notice some slight nausea the day after my shot, and I did not even have the sleeping problems that I normally have on Mounjaro. Now I would say, I did mention in my last video that I'm not taking the full 15 milligrams. I took the 15 milligrams on my prescription would be 75 units, and I took about 50 to 55 units last week. So that's equates to around 10 milligrams, maybe a little bit under 10 milligrams dosage. I had the appropriate amount of appetite suppressant. I didn't have any food noise. Honestly, overall, guys, I wish that I would have made the switch to compounding sooner because of the cost difference. I've been paying about $5.50 every 2 months for compounded the Mounjaro for every other week. For this, I'm paying $3.99 per month. But I mentioned that I am trying to spread it out. Now, there's been this whole debate about, I did make a correction saying that you're supposed to throw it away after 28 days once you open it. And somebody actually commented and said, like, isn't that a red flag that you're supposed to? And I did comment back to that person, but I wanted to touch on that here as well. So that's actually really easily explained. When you get Mounjaro in a pen, the branded Mounjaro in a pen, it is 100% sterile. So it is going to stay 100% sterile until you inject it in your body. And that is why the shelf life on the pens are like, I mean, I don't know exactly, but I want to say it's like 6 to 12 months, like the use by date on the actual pens itself, because it is 100% sterile until you inject it. Like until the point of injection, you're not breaking that sterility. However, on compounded, on any medication that's in a vial, you're breaking the sterile field every time you puncture the vial. So that is why from the start of puncture, hi, Mr. Helicopter, from the start of puncture, they say 28 days after that is like when it's safest to use. Now, there are obviously things that you can do to keep it safer. Always alcohol the top of the vial before you puncture it. That is actually something that Orderly, I don't know if they like it's different per pharmacy, but they did not send me enough alcohol swabs to do that. They sent me 6 syringes, 6 alcohol swabs, which if you're using 2 every time, 1 for your skin and 1 for your vial, that wouldn't be enough. So maybe that's something that I need to like email Chris about and say, hey, what about this? Because it would overall keep it like safer, I guess. My medicine came from Red Rock, but I bought some alcohol swabs on Amazon. I have in my Mounjaro like shop linked below all the stuff that I buy for that. So like my extra syringes are on there as well. So those are the ones that I buy and use. But I've just been using extra ones. So the 28 days, that is why, because they put alcohol in there to preserve it and keep it from growing bacteria, but that only lasts for so long before you run the risk. So that's the difference, guys. Oh, there's my earphone. It's not really like science. It's, if you think through that, it's not a red flag. It's going to be that way on any vial, syringe, medication that you use. It's going to be that way. The more times you puncture it, the more times you use it, the more likely it is to start to grow bacteria. So that's that thought process behind that. I wanted to address that on here. But overall, guys, I'm happy with it so far. I'm happy with Orderly. I love the process. I do have a code for you that you can check out down below. That I'm not working with them. I don't get anything out of it. I just asked them for a code since I was getting so many referrals that'll get you $50 off if you're on one of the lower starter doses. So if you're thinking about switching to telehealth, check that link out in the description box. But again, I'm not working with them. I'm not affiliated with them. I just emailed him and asked him for a code and he gave me one. So they're not paying me anything to do that. But yeah, so that's kind of my little update on it. I've loved it so far. I did not weigh myself because I weighed myself in the beginning of last week and I weighed 167 pounds. This morning would have been weigh-in day and I actually started my period yesterday. And I tend to hold on to 3 or 4 pounds for the first like 2 days of my period. So I didn't want to weigh myself and give that weight because it's not accurate. But I didn't notice any cravings. And actually when I was splitting Mounjaro pens, I did notice cravings on that. And I think I mentioned that, but on the compound this time, I've not noticed any cravings, no food noise, no nothing. I'm very happy with it. So yeah, that's my little compounded Mounjaro update. I'm feeling very good on it. I am trying yesterday I did my shot and I tried a different injection site. I'm doing my arm because I'm going to be doing a video soon on all of the different injection sites and whether or not I had side effects. on each one. So stay on the lookout for that, because I think that could be very interesting. But I did the injection in my arm yesterday, and so far I actually do feel quite different than I do in my thigh. So we'll talk about that in a future video. But yeah, I'm gonna get my walk in, and then I'm gonna chat to you guys probably when I get back in the car, because I'm a little chilly sitting in the woods. Probably when I get back in the car, I'm going to talk to you guys about a little giveaway that I run, because I mentioned that I've been so grateful to you guys for using my link, because you get me credit when you do that, which anybody can. I talked about that. Anybody that signs up with Orderly will get a link to refer people with. But yeah, you guys have signed up a lot. You've helped me a lot on credits for my Mounjaro or my tirzepatide, so I want to give back to you guys. So we're going to talk about a little giveaway that I'm going to be running when I get back in the car. So stick around for that. I don't think that I have ever expressed to you guys just how thankful I am for each and every one of you. It is thanks to you that I have this platform, that I've been able to grow in this platform and on this Mounjaro journey, that I've been able to increase my own knowledge about GLP-1s and all things about them. Because if not for this YouTube channel, that I likely wouldn't have probably done half the research that I've done, if I'm being honest. And I just don't feel like I've ever really expressed to you guys just how thankful I am that you guys have given me the space and the freedom to share. Not only that, you guys have helped my family financially, because you've allowed me to be able to increase my income on YouTube from just what my other channel makes, to being able to monetize this channel and contribute better to my family through your comments and your likes and your subscriptions and your views. You guys have just helped me astronomically and improved my life so much. And I'm sorry that I have not expressed that sooner. It's really been highlighted for me since I signed up for Orderly, and so many of you followed suit, and it just really showed me how appreciated I am, how much my thoughts and my values and my opinions and all of that is valued by you guys. And it just really made my heart feel, you know, like you guys have really made me so happy. And you have taken it a step further from just supporting my channel now to where you have significantly lowered the cost of my medicine for me, which is just another way that you are then helping my family. And I just cannot thank you guys enough. So I want to do something to express how grateful I am for you guys. So I have decided to host a giveaway here on this channel where I'm going to be giving one of you $100. And that is not enough to express how thankful I am, but it's what I can do right now, and it's what I want to do for you guys. So to win this, I don't want to make it some crazy thing, because it doesn't have to be, because it's just saying thank you, right? So all I want you to do is comment down below how long you've been on Mounjaro, or if you're somebody that is wanting to get on tirzepatide. Just tell me a little bit about your journey, you know, like how long you've been on it and how much weight you've lost would be great. And how long you've been following me. I would love to know that. And the only other thing is to leave your Instagram handle. I had an experience on my other channel where I did an email, like drop an email, and people were creating fake emails to get the prize that weren't. This person particularly even created a fake YouTube channel to comment and like made everything look legit. And I ended up figuring it out, and the right person got the money, but it was a whole thing. So Instagram handle, you can't really fake, because only one person can have that Instagram handle. So how long you've been on Mounjaro, how much weight you've lost, and how long you've been following me, and then your Instagram handle. And I will pick a winner at random and shoot you a message on Instagram. I'll leave this open for a week. So until next Friday, April 19th, I believe, is when the giveaway will close, and then I will announce a winner the next week. And I can pay out via Venmo or PayPal or Cash App. So there's my little giveaway spiel. And I want to say thank you to all of you. Today's emoji of the day. Let's not forget that. Let's make it a princess. Everybody loves a good princess, right? Let's do the princess emoji. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I have one more filmed already that you guys will get at the beginning of next week. And then we're going to talk injection sites next week as well, because I've done my experiment now, and I can't wait to share what I found with you guys on that. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Enter the giveaway to win $100, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.